3 times a year, we go to the Beis Hamikdash, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot, and we bring Re'iyah, we bring Karbanos, we bring gifts. The Torah tells us, the last pasuk in the parsha, Ish kematnas yado, kivirkas Hashem elokecha asher nasan lach. Each person, according to what they have received, that's what they give to Kadosh Baruch Hu. Some people have more wealth, so you give more Karbanos. Some people have less. Ish kemanas yado. But the imagery of the hand seems out of place. What does my hand have to do with what I'm giving? And furthermore, why does it say ish kematnas yado? If it refers to what we have earned, it should say ish kematnas yadcha, your hand. Says the Klayakar, ish kemanas yado is not a reference to us, what we have achieved with our own abilities and talents, but rather yado is the yad shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There's a recognition that everything we have is a gift, not from our handiwork, but a gift from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ish kemanas yado, we are not the cause of our success. We are the conduit for our success. Yes, we need to put in the effort. We need to put in the hishtadlus. B'zeh asapecha toch alechem was a reminder, a commandment that we need to toil in order to achieve any modicum of success or the ability to sustain ourselves. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us the bracha b'chol ma'asecha asher ta'aseh, that he says in this week's parsha. All of our handiwork, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us a bracha based on our yigiyah. But we have to remember that our toil is not going to be the cause of our success. It's just the conduit. I heard an amazing story to that end. Someone told me that a bacher called up a wedding hall and said he was struggling to find a date. He was a Baal Tshuva, and he hasn't been having so much success. But he knows that he needs to find a kli, he needs to find a conduit in order to achieve a blessing. So he said, I'm calling the wedding hall, because I want to book the hall for a date. I wanted a wedding date so that I can now have a bracha, a conduit for a bracha, that I'll be able to find a nice shidduch and I'll be able to get married. This was on sometime in March. And the guy said to him, if you book the wedding hall, it's a $3,500 deposit. That's non-refundable. He said, I understand, but I need a conduit, I need a kli for a bracha. He said, okay. And which date do you suggest that I choose for this wedding? So the fellow said to him, Tu B'Av. Tu B'Av sounds like a good date to choose. So the young man says, okay, I'm giving you $3,500 on March 20th so that I can reserve Tu B'Av for my wedding. And just a few months later, on Tu B'Av, the boy did get married. It's an incredible story of emunah and bitachon, of faith. But it gives us a greater appreciation and understanding that all the brachos that we're given in this life come straight from Kadosh Baruch Hu. Our hands are the kli, they're the conduit, they're the shliach for our ultimate success. But for us to remember, Ish kemanas yodo kivirkas Hashem elokecha asher nasan lach is a reminder to us each and every single day that the blessings that we have come from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we should continue to appreciate everything that we have. And even when things don't always go so well, there's a recognition that it's also from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But the greater emunah and faith that we have, the greater that we allow our hands to be the kalim, the conduits, the agents of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the greater that we will find success and, most importantly, happiness in life. Have a wonderful Shabbos.